We are almost at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely insane to think about. To celebrate this, I really wanted to do something with the community, and that something took me 3 months. Let me explain. I've been posting a lot of combat updates for my RPG game, and I keep getting asked the same questions. When is the game coming out, and how can I play it? Well, the truth is, it's still in early development. It's a huge project, and I have a lot of stuff planned. But this did give me an idea. What if I let players fight each other in the game? A full PvP tournament where everyone can choose their equipment and fight to the death arena style. Now you might think, wow, Nullaby, that's a great idea.
Thank you.
There was one issue. My game had no multiplayer, and I had never made a multiplayer game before. So fast forward 3 months, and my game now has a working multiplayer PvP mode. In this mode, you can choose a weapon and 4 pieces of armor for head, chest, arms, and legs. Right now, there's only 3 weapons and 2 sets of armor to mismatch, but I'm working on it. Players will also get 15 stat points to put into vitality, strength, endurance, and dexterity. These stats affect things like health, damage, and movement speed, which can really give an upper hand in a 1v1. Finally, after all my hard work, it was time for the tournament. There was 9 people competing, and the winner would get $50 and get to design a custom NPC for the finished game. Without further ado, let's get into the tournament. First up, we have Feral Friday versus Tengen. This first match ended up being a disaster. It was so buggy, so many glitches happening. I was rethinking my entire life. It was so bad. Luckily, I found the problem pretty quickly. If I had everyone spectating at the same time, it caused an insane amount of lag. So I had everyone just watch my stream in Discord, and I allowed only the 2 people that were fighting to be in the lobby with me. And from here on out, it's pretty smooth. And just like that, we have the winner of our first match. Tengen will be moving on in the tournament. Our next match is between Mr. Stoats and Shutong Man. Let's get into it. Wow, great match. Mr. Stoats will be moving on in the tournament. The middle bracket here ended up being pretty strange because we had 2 no-shows. So Beanos52608 and Choco P moved up in the first round instantly. And then later on in the tournament, we found out that Beanos was having trouble connecting to the lobby. So he wasn't actually able to participate, and Choco P was moved up into the finals without ever playing a match. Our next match is between Ruby Time and Hunter9776. Here we go. And Hunter9776 will be moving on in the tournament. Our next match is Gumpaul versus Big ETA. Let's get it. Alright, a victory by Big ETA, our first hammer user, closing out the first round of the tournament. Starting out our second round, we have Tengen versus Mr. Stoats. The winner of this round will go to the finals. Okay, Mr. Stoats has secured himself a spot in the finals. The last match before the finals will be Hunter9776 versus Big ETA. And our last finalist is Hunter9776. For the finals, each player goes against the other two, and whoever has the most wins at the end is the champion. The first match of the finals will be Choco P versus Mr. Stoats. But before we start, let's go over each player's loadout. Choco P is wearing a full set of chainmail armor, and for the weapon, he chose a sword, which does a moderate amount of damage. This is a very balanced loadout, providing a good amount of defense and damage, but the weight of all the equipment is going to increase his stamina usage. Mr. Stoats is wearing no armor, and he's using the spear, which is the fastest and lightest weapon, sacrificing damage and defense for speed and stamina. Let's see who wins. Mr. Stoats wins the match, putting him in the lead with 1 point. Our next match is Choco P versus Hunter9776. In this match, Choco P is still wearing full chainmail armor, but has switched to use the spear, perhaps to get a little bit more speed with his attacks. Hunter9776 is wearing what Choco P was wearing earlier, full chainmail armor with a sword. Let's see how it goes. And Hunter9776 has won this match, tying himself with Mr. Stoats and eliminating Choco P from the finals. In the last match, to determine who is the champion of this tournament, Mr. Stoats versus Hunter9776. Both are using their same loadouts. Let's see who wins. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Congratulations to Hunter9776 for being the champion of my first ever tournament, and thank you to everyone else who participated. And for everybody watching, if you're interested in participating in a future tournament, or you want to try the game out, or you just want to engage with me and the rest of the community, join my Discord. The link is in the description, and I'm happy to meet you guys. All right, see you in the next one.